Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Heroes taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Luis Gil.
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
On the ground. Torres over to first. One up, one down. Well, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
2 up, 2 down. Vinny Castilla getting ready to hit. And that one hammered way back there. Tattooed and gone. A gigantic blast. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. But a guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Ramirez. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That's hard hit in the line. Hauls it in to end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Javier Assad.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some.
Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And a strike to Glaber. Home team down a run as we play game one of this 4-game series.
2 balls, 1
and
strike.
it skips in the dirt. One down, base is empty. To the right side, Paredes. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And Judge takes a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch is outside. He goes down looking. Yanks held in check. They trail here 1-0. all set for the start of the inning. Isaac Paredes now. Heel back to work. And a foul ball. Heel measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Batting seven. The second base.
2 outs, base is empty. Ramon Urias now at the plate. And a strike. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. His second of the year. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Alex Verdugo. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Alek Thomas now. And there's a foul ball. Ground ball left side. They take the force out, and the inning is over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back in New York, here's Juan Soto. The right-hander back to work. That one fouled off.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boot, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
One down, base is empty.
Ball in.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball there. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That's the ball.
And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Hard hit, right side. Here's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. Mexico have the lead 2-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now batting Jarren Duran. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate.
Runner on the move, strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Oh, 1 down. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Throw, and it gets away.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Vinny Castilla digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they lead by 4.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
And here is Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. And it's fouled away. Swings and misses. 1 away.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Swinging a foul straight back. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Stays alive. Castilla over at second, 1 down. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 strikes.
And he chases that one. And there are 2 down. And the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 5-0. And that's a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
New arm out of the bullpen, Tim Mesa.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Up the middle. Fires over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Heroes out front 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Kyle McCann. And ball 1.
No strike.
Oh, that hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
So here's Brown at the plate. Fought off foul. And a pitch. That's outside.
That's just out.
And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One out, base is empty.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Slice down the right side. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball 1 to LeMahieu.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And another ball. Out. Now he breaks his bat. Paredes flashes the leather on the running catch. One, two, three, go the Yankees. It's 5-0. Back in the Bronx as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone. Ball one. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Target. He got him. Nice play. Back in the Bronx, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Right through there for a strike. Big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Torres stands in now and watches strike one. And now the count is even.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Judge, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
That one inside, and it's 3-2. Grounded to third, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're headed to the 5th. Mexico on top here, 5-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer. Meza back to work. Foul ball.
Here's a rookie shortstop trying to make his way at the major league level, and a lot of people think he's going to be a great player. Scouts certainly love it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The shortstop takes the ball.
It's not easy jumping up a level, even if you're a top prospect. The speed of the game is much faster in the majors, and on top of that, now he gets to face the best pitchers in the world. Go get him, kid.
And now the lefty. That one the other way. Chisholm. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman, Vinny.
So up next, Vinny Castilla. He's already homered in this game. Castilla, a former All-Star, 30 years old now. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. On to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Now batting, number 0.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ramirez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Oh, great stop from his knees. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back for more from the Bronx. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Juan Soto clips the corner. It's 0-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The wind and the pitch. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. That one ripped. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Stanton at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
The 3-1. On the ground to the left. Meyer to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 outs. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in New York, new inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Isaac Paredes. Meza back to work. This to third. And it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So digging in, Alejandro Kirk. That one finds the corner, going 1.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. 1 for 2. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
And you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
And here it comes. Roll to short, could be 2. Fired to second. Over to LeMahieu. 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
On the ground, right side. Torres fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Kyle McCann. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
The batter, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Seth Brown. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Check swing went around, and that's strike one.
All ones the count.
And that one missing low. And a pitch. That one off the mark, and a count 2-1. Line drive caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that's in the dirt. That one lifted to left. Settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
71.
Here's the center fielder, Alek Thomas.
Hamilton.
Here comes a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Movement in the Yankees pen. Tommy Kahnle getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
The left fielder, Jarren Duran.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. That one missed.
Ball one, no strikes.
And the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Settles underneath it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcelo.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Marcelo Meyer. 1 for 3. Hard hit left side. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Here's the third baseman, Vinny Castilla. There's a strike. Meyer, the runner at first with 2 gone. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ramirez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Two on, 2 outs. Oh, what a stop. Rolls from his knees. Out. Nicely done for the out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. There's the strike. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. And the pitch. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounced out to short. Meyer to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Torres in the box now. No balls and a strike. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Center field. Drifts towards it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back in New York, and here's the first baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
And he deals. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Judge makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. In the air, right field. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And now Ramon Urias. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Ball 1 there.
Ball, 1 strike.
Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Next to hit, Alex Verdugo. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Mexico lead it 5-0. And we're back. Now here is Juan Soto.
The right field.
The pitch.
Juan.
Flips the corner. That's strike 1. Just missed.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgate.
High ground ball, base knock. Around first and hustling for second. Throw is high and over his head. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that's just an unacceptable error right there. Just kind of lackadaisical in getting it back into the infield, and there's really no excuse for that. Turned a simple single into a runner in scoring position now.
So a man aboard, and stepping in for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. And he pumps it a strike. Ripped to short. Gathers and throws to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Soto, the runner at second with one away. On the ground right side. Slings to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle McCann.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Giovanni Gallegos.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow,
1 ball,
no fair right
2
there.
strikes.
I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Kahnle.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand batter waits.
1 ball.
That one well
2 strikes.
upstairs. Now 1-2. And
2
that's
balls,
downstairs
2
and
strikes.
outside. Righty delivers. That hit him.
I got it.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
So, Boog,
Leading
if you
off
had to
for
take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring.
Duran.
Pickoff move to first. Thomas back easily. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. In the air, left field. Gets under it. hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, one away. Out towards left center. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Vinny.
Man at first.
Castilla.
Now the third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one back there, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 7-0. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the DH, Ramirez. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the 9th. Hit in the air, center field. Judge is under it and makes the grab. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Last chance for the home team. Now the left fielder, Seth Brown. Fastball for a strike. And fires in a fastball at 95. And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter and the bullpen. As a manager or as a pitching coach, when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
LeMahieu in the box again, takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 down. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gallegos is just 1 strike away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here is Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts 1 game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 7 runners on base. For the Yankees, no runs on only 2 hits. 1 error, they left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.